Mothers in the house, have you ever heard the saying of give birth to all your children before you start to lose weight? That was me. I waited to have two kids, two pregnancy before trying to lose weight, and I think that was the greatest mistake I made. Before I had my first baby, I was weighing 70 kg, and after the pregnancy, postpartum, after I gave birth to the child, I weighed 80 kg and I dropped back to 72. But you know, our mothers, they said I was not eating well, I was looking sick, I am not feeding the baby well, blah 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 blah. Then they started feeding me, I started eating just to get more weight. They were like, no, don't worry, give birth to all your children first before you add weight, before you say you want to lose the weight. And I'm like, okay. So I fell into the trap. I kept on eating, thinking it was the quantity of food I ate that determined the breast milk flow and everything, not knowing that that was one of the greatest lie I have told myself and I've heard. So I ate, I gained weight. I could not fit into my clothes. In fact, I changed my wardrobe. After changing my wardrobe, I started wearing new clothes. But I knew something was odd. But I was like, oh, it's for the baby, it's for the baby. My tummy grew bigger. My tummy that was 13 inches before, because I've always been on the big side. But my tummy was 13 inches before pregnancy. My tummy grew to 34, 35. I was like, that's the sign of being a mother. That is a sign of motherhood, according to our mothers. That yes, now you are showing yourself that yes, you are a married man. Blah 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 blah. Not until I had my second pregnancy, and after giving birth, in fact, during the pregnancy, I weighed almost 100 kg, and I'm like, wow. Then it dawned on me that something must be done after giving birth to the baby. After giving birth, in fact, during the pregnancy, there were other health challenges, because one thing we don't tell ourselves is gaining weight comes with health challenges. I could not walk for long. In fact, when I was 6 to 7 months pregnant, I could not walk. I could not even go far. I could not because of the pregnancy, because of the weight I had gained. I didn't even exercise throughout the pregnancy. And that delivery, that is another story for another day. So I gave birth to my baby. I was not myself. I was happy, yes, I was happy, yes, I brought forth a fruit to the world, but I know something was not right. So I weaned my baby for like 6 months. I did exclusive breastfeeding, but throughout that time, I could not look myself in the mirror. Like, I multiplied. Them not say I doubled. Like, my weight increased. I could not even check the scale. But when I look at myself, I'm like, no, this is not me. This is not me. But our mothers be like, yeah, it's evidence of good living, not knowing that there are other things I'm battling behind the scene. Then I decided that I must lose this weight for myself. My health is important. They say health is wealth. I can't be because of what people will say that if I don't gain weight, that my husband is not taking care of me. Not doing that the challenges people that are so fat, them not use the word fat, people that have gained a lot of weight face is more than people that are maintaining their weight. So I started, but it wasn't easy. I won't lie to you. As a breastfeeding mom, there are days you'll be like, okay, I'm not going to eat today. I'm going to fast. I'm not going to do it. And the next thing, you are either feeling dizzy, your baby needs your attention, blah, 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 blah. But I told myself that I can be better if only I chose to. So I'm not going to be saying that oh, the journey is perfect. Yes, but before I started my journey, my waistline was 45 inches. But as at the time I'm doing this video, my waistline has dropped to 37. I'm not where I want to yet, but I'm far better than where I started from, because judging by the waistline of 45 inches to 37, I have tried. I know I am not perfect. I won't say, oh, yes, other people get it easily. So that's why I'm going to say that gaining weight and losing weight is different, because I feel people gain weight easier than lose weight. Or I don't know, maybe it's based on my own personality, but I feel people gain weight easier than lose weight. But I've heard some people say, oh no, I lose weight easier when I think, when I do this, when I do that. But judging by my own personality, I feel I gained weight easier than losing the weight. So yes, I'm proud of the little win I got. And that's why I created this channel. In this video, I was dancing. I was dancing to a popular music, but when I tried uploading the music to YouTube, I was flagged for copyright. I tried other means, adding other music, extracting blah 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 blah, but no, it wasn't working. I kept seeing copyright. I uploaded, deleted, and I told myself, I'm not going to just waste the video because it wasn't easy making a video as nursing mother. And I just told myself, okay, let me just do a voice note, at least to express myself that yes, we have heard, wait for your baby to do this, wait to give birth to 10 for those that want to give birth to 10, wait to give birth to 5 for those that want to give birth to 5. But one thing we don't tell ourselves is the weight keep accumulating, like it keeps growing. That's why you see some wives that older than their husband. I'm not saying I'm doing it because of my husband, but I'm doing it because of myself. I'm doing it because I want to be able to look myself in the mirror and like, yes, I have done well for myself. Like today I went to church and I liked myself. I could fit into the cloth I used to have because I told you that my before I gave birth to my second child, my waist was 34. So I could still fit into the cloth I had during my first baby. Because as when I gave birth to my second baby, my first baby's clothes, like the clothes I had during that period, were not were not were not good for me again. Like they were so tight, I could not wear that. There was a day I even tried going to church and there was nothing to wear. I started dressing like an old woman, not like old, but you get now as a young mother of two. Not like I'm that young, guys. But I'm not old. But I started dressing like an old woman, like dressing that does not fit my personality. But I want to thank God for this little opportunity, for the grace, because it's not easy. But the opportunity He gave to me to express myself, I am grateful.